What if I told you that they had a woman that ate drywall? This story is of a woman named Nicole. She ate an entire f***ing house.
It's kind of like a chalky taste, and I probably eat about this much a day.
No way! How is she still alive? Wake up! 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 Sorry. Got a little carried away there. Good girl, Frankie. You just keep my back watched. You just keep my back watched. I'm on a bit of an exposing path recently with my video that I did on TLC with Kate last week. Extreme cheapskate, but not as cheap. Very cheap still. But like, you know.
I don't use toilet paper.
Oh, that's for cool.
Today I wanted to show you guys something called My Strange Addiction. Okay, you've definitely heard of it. You've definitely seen it. But like all TLC shows, they only show you the good bits. They don't show you the end result. They don't show you how far the people come or how far they fall. Oh shit. My Strange Addiction was a show that premiered in 2010 and documented the mental illness and attachment people around the country had to various substances and habits. For example, there was a man who liked making love to his vehicle, which is really interesting, and a woman who ate rocks. That's, you know. My dog does that. She eats rocks sometimes. Was this the first time that people who shouldn't have been propelled to stardom got a taste of the good life? Was this TLC's first major arc and their last attempt at doing something worthwhile? No, I think it's been downhill for many years. There's not a lot of money in the Learning Channel. More like the dumpster fire show. Now it's commonplace for people with no skills, prospects, or personality to make it big for being just literally pieces of shit. Or just generally being so disgusting that people can't help but point and laugh. Let's all point and laugh. Yes, that was funny, my friends. I absolutely adore when we're all pointing and laughing at the people. The premiere of the show was a slow burn with addictions that weren't too extreme. A compulsive runner, for example, a shopaholic. Totes me, bro. An excessive tanner, aka this woman. Trisha Paytas, oh my God.
My name is Trisha, and I can't stop tanning. I mean, I could stop tanning, I just don't want to stop.
Trisha, interesting. I wonder where her life will take her. I wonder where her life will take her. I wonder where she is now.
Fucking shaking it.
She's unfortunately kind of crazy and also pregnant. The final character on their premiere was a guy who was addicted to eating chalk. And that pretty much started the real ramp up into fucking insanity and the weirdest of the weird, truthfully, to be honest. It just gets weirder over time. There's a woman named Casey, not Casey King, it's a girl named Casey who's addicted to eating her husband's ashes. That seems kind of strange. That seems like there's more going on there. That seems like that doesn't need to be a TV show, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna watch it and we're all gonna point and laugh.
Miss Casey, I'm
Starts
26
off sweet.
years old. I'm from Fayetteville, Tennessee.
She's a nice looking lady.
And I'm addicted to carrying around my husband's urn.
Now that's, okay, so that's fine. That's normal. It starts off fairly normal, right?
I take my husband everywhere.
Handsome
To the
guy.
grocery store. Shopping.
Ooh, babe, look at that. That's neat.
Okay, that's kind of weird. He's not alive though. He's ashes. He's ashes. Last time I checked, ashes don't have sensory organs. All right, they're ashes.
Their marriage was picture perfect until Sean suffered a severe asthma attack 2 months ago.
The doctor came
only
in,
been 2
and the
months?
look on his face was telltale. It was the day my world stopped turning.
Only 2 months? She's that tough after 2 months? If I think of people that I didn't even really know, if I think of them dying, it makes me sad. Like, makes me want to just cry. Like my great-grandmother who died in 1989, who I never even met, if I think about her, it makes me sad. Makes me want to cry a little bit.
I guess with the transfer of his cremains, you know, some got into the cardboard box as well, and they spilled out on my hands. And I didn't want to wipe them off, because that's my husband. I don't want to wipe him away. So I just licked it off my fingers, and here I am today, almost 2 months later, and I can't stop.
All right, this is less cute, less wholesome now. Hey man, gotta give him one final suck job. You know what I'm saying, guys? I'm gonna get a little further away from my camera so it looks even funnier. Hey man, gotta give him one final suck job. I don't know why I did. That's absurd. That's absolutely insane, bonkers, wild, crazy. God, that's funny. I can't wait to see what her friends think of her.
I'm eating my husband.
That's weird. That seems strange. Look at her. She's like. It reminds me of that guy. I was eating a succulent Chinese meal. Get your hand off my penis.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Get your hand off my penis!
She was eating a succulent finger load of her past husband.
So I like my finger,
Okay, gross. I don't even do that.
and I don't just dip it in. I swirl around to kind of feel and get it caked on there good. And then I just eat it.
What's it taste like?
It tastes like rotten eggs.
You lost me. You lost me. I was about to say, well, does it fucking taste good or something? Like, what's the reason to eating it? Just mental illness, that's it? Oh! I thought it was gonna taste like General Tso's or something like that.
But I've grown to love that taste. It started as not wanting to
Is this real?
get rid of him, and it's progressed into eating him. I've lost 42 pounds.
Bro. It's like a fucking roller coaster ride of emotions I just went on.
When I
Trisha's
open up
meal.
the urn, I get a sense of happiness. It's like an adrenaline rush for me. And
Wow, that's weird.
the more I eat, the more excited I get until I realize there's not a lot left. Then
She's dead.
a few minutes later, I feel horrible because I did it.
No, this seems very sad. I just don't like. I like how there was a reenactment too of her actually eating. I thought this was going to be way different. This was also years ago, by the way. This was filmed years ago. So I'm excited to see it. I mean, now that she's presumably run out of her husband's ashes, because she like licked the tin clean. Like a Captain Crunch, just put your head in the bag and eating the last few little nuggets.
When I got Sean back from the crematory, he weighed 6 pounds.
Oh no.
He is closer to 5 pounds now, so I have
She's eating all
consumed right at a pound.
That's insane.
That's hard.
Did she kill him? I mean, I'm not accusing anyone of anything, but this is a strange story.
Very few people know that Casey is eating her husband's ashes.
Can't wait to see
She recently shared
happens
this secret
when-
with her mother.
When Casey actually told me that she was eating Sean's ashes, it was like I couldn't speak.
Gotta be really sick person to eat someone's ashes.
So why did she do it? Why did she do it then? It's not the taste. Bodies are embalmed with 8 different chemicals. It's making her crazy!
What am I gonna do when I go to bed at night and there's just an urn there and there's nothing in it?
I guess she'll just be like us. Empty fucking urn with no ashes. Because you ate them all. Very normal, very just like us. Frankie, when you die, I'm gonna eat your ashes, alright? Okay?
Can her family stop her before it's too late?
I sure fucking hope.
Just want her to stop eating the ashes. That's my one and only hope for my daughter.
Interesting. The one and only, just take the ashes away.
She wants to reveal the truth to her cousin Stephanie and ask for help.
Excuse me, Stephanie.
You know, I carry around Sean everywhere. I've been eating his ashes. Wow. Like,
The 5 stages of grief or whatever that thing is. She literally hit her with and then,
I don't want to be, oh, there's a little crazy lady that ate her husband.
yeah, you are that though now.
At the rate I'm going, he'll be gone.
If I was her cousin, or let's say my cousin, right, Clint, came up to me and was like, yeah, I ate my wife's ashes, I would stand up, turn around, and walk away. Similar to this right here. Oh, yeah? Okay, well. Anyways. Needless to say, the story of Casey, the woman who ate her own husband's ashes, her deceased husband, she's been eating him. She ate him for years. We do know she went to an inpatient care facility to help break her ash eating addiction. I know she wasn't allowed to bring the ashes in there, so we'll just assume that she's doing well, maybe. we know that My Strange Addiction had Casey, the woman who ate her husband's own ashes, right? What if I told you that they had a woman that ate drywall? Now that's not nearly as strange, but she ate an entire house. This story is of a woman named Nicole. She ate an entire f***ing house.
My
and
name
old
is
Nicole, by the
I'm
way,
26 years old.
she's been eating houses for
I'm a single parent.
7 years.
I live in Detroit, Michigan.
Can't have shit in Detroit. Nicole's gonna eat your f***ing house, dude.
And I'm addicted to eating drywall.
Wow. I mean, that's not good for you, I know.
I am literally eating my house.
That's crazy.
Nicole has been addicted to eating drywall for over 7 years.
And it is dry, too. That shit is so
Started
dry.
innocently with a bite of chalk.
Innocent start.
I switched from chalk to drywall because drywall tastes better than chalk to me.
It's more flavorful. It's got some seasonings in it.
Up to 6 times a
He
day.
eats drywall
I
6 times a
love
day.
the smell of drywall, the texture of it, the taste. I love everything about drywall.
Talking about any type of food that way is strange. I love the smell of pickle. I love the way it tastes. I love the way it crunches when I bite it. I eat it 6 times a day, and it all started with eating a cucumber. That's still weird, even though it's still food. She's doing this shit with drywall.
Just kind of like a chalky taste. And I probably
It's also
eat about
expensive.
this much a day.
No way. 0.3 square meters of drywall a week. 93 square meters in 7 years. That's bigger than a football field. She's eaten a lot of houses worth of drywall. How is she still alive?
This is the hole in my wall that I've created by picking. I take a piece like this and I take it and I break it. Then I'll take a bite out, I eat it.
Interesting.
There are different kind of drywall.
Oh my God, she's an expert. Of course she's a drywall expert. There's different kind of drywall. You can get 3/4 inch, you can get 1/2 inch, you can get fire retardant, you can even get cement board and green board too, just in case you want to prevent that mold from growing in that wall right up in there. I tell you what, you crack off a piece of green board.
Nicole's addiction spiraled out of control when her mother died 5 years ago.
It's always when people die. Just for comfort? You just start eating drywall for comfort. I mean, I guess nobody really I love just died yet. I can't wait to see what happens with me. What am I gonna start eating? Guess down below what I'm gonna start eating when someone that I love dies.
No one in my life knows about my addiction to drywall. It's very weird and has made me embarrassed, and I am ashamed because it's not food.
Yeah, it's not food. You wouldn't want to tell anyone either. Wouldn't want to tell anyone about your addiction to drywall. Better keep that a secret, shouldn't you? Better keep that a secret. Glad you really kept that a secret. Drywall contains fiberglass, acid, and silica. These compounds can cause severe allergic reactions and aging cancers.
I am worried that I will eventually get sick, but
Yeah, you
at
will,
this point I do not really want to know what's in drywall.
It would break me down terribly if anything was to ever happen to Nicole. She's like a daughter to me.
Gordon reminds me of my Uncle Tony. Anyways, that's a little side note. Yeah, you've been eating it for like 9 years now though, so I think you're all right.
Belly pain or nausea, vomiting, constipation?
I've had like stomach pain, but I've always thought that it was because of spicy foods.
You thought it was spicy foods, not drywall. Not drywall.
And have you had any other issues around eating drywall? You know, for instance, has your family said anything to you?
Imagine being this poor doctor.
In terms of your past medical history, have you had any medical problems at all?
Yes, I have been feeling like fatigue sometimes and lightheaded, but I just thought that was
Spicy food.
poor eating.
Poor eating, not drywall. Not drywall. How much of this is real? Too, by
Pressure
the way?
right
How much?
here.
Right in here? All right, let me have you sit
Big old
straight up.
drywall turd in there.
Okay.
She got a big old clump of spackling in there. She shit that out. You can mud a hole. Put some mud on that hole.
Are you aware of what makes up drywall at all, by any chance?
No, I don't know what's in drywall.
There can be glass.
Glass?
Yeah, glass. Many of these drywall compounds can have boric acid.
Isn't that like poison?
Yeah, and there can be other toxic compounds that are poisonous to humans and even cause cancer later on.
I'm starting to think she's realizing she probably shouldn't have been eating drywall. Dude, this is really strange. Also, this has gone from a where are they now to a what the fuck is this show. Where are they now? I'm assuming Nicole's in a Lowe's somewhere.
Now that I know what's in drywall and all the things that it could do to me, it was a real wake-up call.
Now what?
I want to be there for my son, to see him grow up. I don't want to get sick knowing that I could have prevented
Hopefully
it.
she doesn't feed him drywall.
By the end of this month, I want to be drywall free.
By the end of this month, she wants to be drywall free. Is she drywall free? Nicole hasn't eaten drywall since filming ended. It was that easy. All we had to do is tell her what was in it. That's the where are they now, is that she hasn't eaten it anymore because she learned what was in it. I'm pretty sure it says on it, do not eat. You know? I can't believe this is real. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Go ahead and watch this video if you enjoyed and want to see more, and smash the like button, my friends.